All right, so this is going to be one of the more serious videos that I make, but I think all my videos are serious because this is a serious subject. Talking about Medicare and we're talking about your health insurance. There's not many more things that are more important than this. So let's look at the charts. So this is what I want to go over. This video is specifically for the top plans when you have cancer, or if you're thinking you're going to get diagnosed with cancer, or whatever it may be. These are the top plans for someone with cancer. Now, I want to just say one thing. There's going to be one plan that is the plan if you were turning 65 or going on Medicare for the first time and you have cancer. Please call my office on the number. That you can't get all of the information off of a video, and this is such a serious subject. If you're going on Medicare for the first time and you have cancer, do not make a decision off of these videos. Call my office. It's very simple. There's no pressure. There's no you have to purchase, but you need the correct information. Okay, so let's get started with the video. So the very first thing that I would say is I have 4 different plans that I tell people about when they call me. And what I mean by that is the first thing that I do is go over the Medigap plans. And as you see on the screen, there's only 3 of them. 100% of my clients are either on these 3 plans, or they're on an F plan or a J plan from years ago that I put them on, and those plans no longer exist. But pretty much for at least the last couple of years, if not 5 years, all of my clients are on either Plan G, Plan N, or Plan High Deductible G. Now, the 4th one that some of my clients are on, it's a small percentage, is the Medicare Advantage. Now, there's a couple reasons why I have clients on the Medicare Advantage plans. I'll get into that later on in this video. But for the people that are turning 65 and already have cancer, or if you have cancer and you want to look into the top plans, let's get into what you should have. This is going to be a very simple video. Anyone who called me and said, listen, I'm going on Medicare for the first time, I'm looking at plans, I have cancer, or I had cancer a year ago, I'm scared it's going to come back, or I want something that's going to deal with cancer, I'm going to put them on this Plan G. They're not going to get on anything else as far as I'm concerned if I'm working with them. And the reason being is because this is the most comprehensive plan. I'm going to tell them, listen, this is what you're going to pay for the year, and that's it. I know the exact number you're going to pay. And how I get to this conclusion is whatever their premium is. So how I got to this number is I took someone who was 65 years old, and I took different cities from around the country, different places, California, Illinois, Philadelphia, Florida, and I took the average of what a G plan for someone who is 65, and I put it right here, 140. Now, if you're 70, this is going to, let's just say on average, be $200 a month. If you're 75, $250 a month. If you're 80, $300 a month on average throughout the entire country. In order to get to this exact number for where you live, I would have to know your zip code and your age and your gender and so forth. But if somebody was 65 or turning 65, they would be paying around $140 for their G plan. The only other thing that they would be paying for is this $226 deductible. So even if you had cancer and you had treatments constantly, once a week, twice a week, whatever it may be, chemotherapy, this is what you're going to pay for the year. It's not going to be anything more than that, except for your prescription drugs or your dental, vision, and hearing. Other than that, your doctor and hospital, your chemotherapy, anything that's inpatient like the hospital or outpatient like doctors. That would be physical therapists. That would be anything that's outpatient that is covered by Medicare itself. This G plan will follow. So I can tell you, you're going to pay 140 times 12. You're going to pay this deductible most likely because you have cancer. You add $226 and you get to $1,906. So that's the only plan that if you called me and said, I have cancer right now, that's the only plan that I would put you on. Now, if you are looking at Medicare Advantage plans, this is the only thing that I'll tell you. If you already are on an Advantage plan and you have cancer, you're most likely going to have to stick with a Medicare Advantage plan. So we would have to go into different scenarios with you and go over what plan your doctors take, your hospital. This max out of pocket is going to be the most important thing. Now, for the Medicare Advantage plans, I've talked to many different agents. I just got off the phone about an hour ago. That's why I'm actually doing this video. I was talking to one of my clients. She said that she was talking to another agent. She was asking me different questions about Medicare Advantage. She said she was talking to another agent in a Rite Aid, and she had said that the woman told her with Medicare Advantage, the only time she has seen people reach the max out of pocket has been when they had cancer treatments. But here's the thing. When I was younger, and this is a rookie mistake, and you don't want any agent to make this mistake. And what happened to me was, this was a long, long time ago, over 15 years ago. Someone had recommended me to a family or to someone that was going on Medicare, or they were already on Medicare. I can't remember the exact details. Went to their house like we used to do back in the old days, sat down with them, and they said, well, we were looking at this Medicare Advantage, and we were thinking about that. And I said, okay, well, we have to check if the hospital takes it or if your doctors take it. We made the phone call to the hospital and we said, do you take ABC company? I'm not going to say the real name of the company. It was a well-known national company. I'll say, here's the well-known national companies. Aetna, Cigna, Humana, Blue Cross. It was one of those companies. I'll just say that. And they said, do you take ABC company at this hospital? The person on the phone said, yes, we take it. Now, as a rookie mistake that I made, I look back at it and almost like, oh my gosh. But this is what happens. We didn't tell her what plan it was from this company. Now, if you take Humana, Aetna, Cigna, Blue Cross, all these different companies, they have multiple Advantage plans. And so we asked them, do you take this company? They said yes. We didn't tell them the exact plan. Turns out their hospital did not take it. Half of their doctors did not take it. They were furious, and I have never made that mistake again. But when it comes to cancer, the reason why I wouldn't put you on this N or this high deductible G is because you are most likely going to pay all of these copays and deductibles out of pocket anyway. You might as well pay it up front with this G plan and have no problems, know exactly what you're going to pay. That's going to be it. Go do your cancer treatments, go do everything else. Maybe you're going to have some other problems with your heart or with anything. And you'll get that done and you won't have any problems. I would never put someone on a high deductible plan. First of all, they're going to pay right here over $1,000 more for no reason. They're going to hit that deductible of $2,700 for the year. It's ridiculous. I would never put them on that plan. And with the plan N, I don't want them paying copays every time they go and do something. It's just stupid. They're going to end up paying the same amount as this G plan. Why I would never put them on the Advantage plan is because you have to make sure that these certain doctors take the plan. And if they don't, you can't either go to them or you're going to spend more money. I would never do that to somebody. But if you're on an Advantage plan already, or if you're, if you're already and you're not in your initial enrollment period, then you're most likely going to have to stay on an Advantage plan, and it's not the end of the world. You're just going to have to find one that doesn't have a huge maximum out of pocket over here. Maybe the hospital is on the lower end, so you're going to have to really dig in with your agent and see the best plan that you can get. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that this helped. Once again, with these videos, if you need personal attention, you're going to have to call my office because this is kind of generic unless you're looking at, hey, I'm in my initial enrollment period, I'm turning 65, I'm going on Medicare for the first time, and I have cancer. What should I get? The absolute answer is the Plan G. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you at the next one.